In Nigeria, we all want the best for our children, but the education system has many problems. This film looks at Kano State and efforts there supported by UK aid to improve teaching and learning in schools.
We're very lucky in Kano State. There is this awareness and there is this understanding that education is life, that there's just no way you can become a good citizen of your own country, of your own locality, without education.
The Ministry of Education is working on a range of reforms, from infrastructure improvement and the supply of teaching aids to teacher training and community participation. And now, as many children in Kano do not attend state schools, but almost all attend traditional Islamic schools, the state government is working with Islamia, Quranic and Sangaya schools to integrate core subjects like maths and science into their curriculum to provide these children with a broader education.
We have to consider our culture. And when you talk of culture, you have to talk of religion. The culture and the religion are mixed up together. You cannot segregate the two. They are interwoven.
Education cannot take away culture. It will consolidate the culture. Truly, Western education and Islamic education will enhance our culture, will enhance our not only culture, our way of life, our way of doing things, and improve our level of development.
This integration of core subjects is being led and supported by Islamic and traditional leaders.
The first verse in the Quran is relating to read. That's directed to him by Allah, by God subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the Prophet. Read. That's the first and most important. That's how important education is in our religion. So reading and writing, these are the two fundamental issues in our religion. So they should never be separated. In my residence in Kano, I have an Islamia school, and I got it integrated, both Western education and Islamic education being taught together. Because that integrated approach, or lack of it, that has contributed towards the North being left behind in Western education.
Magana kan ilimin karatun boko abu ne wanda yake ai an san manzon Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya tura sahabi wanda ya tafi ya je ya karanto ilimin boko don ya ilimantar, kuma ilimi ne na sana'a, a musamman muka dauki ilimin addini wanda yake na wajibi akan mu, wanda zai nuna mana duk ibadu. To a yau rayuwar duniya ta zama da inda zaka shiga ilimi boko ya zama ilimi na sana'a, saboda haka sanin sa halali ne.
A successful example in Kano is Timaru Quran Juma. This Islamia school also teaches core subjects like maths, science and English. Aisha Hassan teaches at the school.
Ni duka ina son makaranta boko, ina son addini. Gaskiya abin da yasa ake yi ana ake yin maths, ake yin English, ake yin Hausa. Major subject ne saboda ana so yaran su ma su dan iya, ko da gaba suka yi aka dan tambaye su wani abu akai su ma a tabbatar sun iya shi. Shine dalili.
The pupils approve of the change.
Ina zuwa ne saboda in sami ilimin Alqur'ani. Abin da yasa nake so na zama lauya saboda na dinka fitar da gaskiyar mutane.
Ai ina so in nemi ilimi, shi isa su kuma abin da yasa ba sa so su sai su ringa garari akan titi. Dokta, saboda taimako.
The parents too have been incredibly supportive of the reform. Usman Mamlid represents the local community in the affairs of the school.
With the modern development, you cannot go just with the Islamic education. You have to combine the two. At least if you want to go further. At least if you combine the two, then you progress.
Another advantage of the integration of the curriculum is the increased number of girls receiving a broader education.
In some places, you would observe lesser number of girls in the secular schools. But the moment you go to the Islamia and Quranic schools, you see a lot more girls, attending. The integration, in fact, has really assisted us to be able to capture these girls into the mainstream of the education policy of the state.
It is hoped the early success of these reforms can be built on by the Kano State government, giving more children the education they deserve.
It is to our advantage to send the children to school in the morning, and ultimately the children will grow into better members of the society. You are preparing them for their own future.
Across our nation, we need to work together to give our children the future they deserve. Government, communities, teachers and pupils. Together we can make better schools and a better Nigeria.